All right, so on tonight's dinner menu, we've got deconstructed lasagna. My number one reason why I don't make regular lasagna is that the lasagna noodles are really hard to find in a whole wheat version. So what I do is I find a whole wheat pasta that I like, and it doesn't matter the style of pasta, but what I do is when I make my lasagna, I have all the same ingredients, but I just mix it together. So it still tastes like a lasagna, but it's not in the layers. So I got my whole wheat pasta. First thing before you start cooking, this takes the longest to cook. Get your water boiling while you prep everything else because that's going to take the longest. I usually do a lean hamburger or a turkey, but I'm gonna change it up tonight and I'm gonna do the Italian seasoned ground turkey. That way there's no excuses of eating healthy is boring, it tastes disgusting. So this will add some spice to it. But then I've got my 2% cottage cheese. I'm gonna put in some zucchini and mushrooms. I'm gonna add as many vegetables as I can because I need to get my vegetable servings in. And then I'm gonna go with my ragu simple sauce tonight. This has no added sugar. It's made with olive oil. So I'm not getting rid of the foods that I really like in my diet, but I'm making healthier alternatives. And that way we can still make progress enjoying the foods that we love with healthier substitutes. I'm also going to add in my artichokes and my onion to spice it all up. So check out this video and I'll walk you through it. All right, so you just saw me prep my mushrooms, my onions. I opened up my artichokes. I did cut up the 2 zucchini and I put them in the microwave for 8 minutes. Depending on how they're cooking, I might stop it a little bit early so they're not too mushy when I mix everything together. But I've got my noodles cooking and now I'm ready to start on the meat. I'm gonna get that cooked, then I will mix the vegetables in with it and the sauce to get that all warm, and we'll go from there. So I was also comparing this to all the other ones, and this one seemed to have less fat, less carbs, no added sugar, and the fat that was in it was from the olive oil, the 100% olive oil. So I liked this one, and I think it tastes really good. And look at 70 calories for half a cup. That's pretty good. All right, so my meat is cooked. I threw in the onions, I threw in the mushrooms, I mixed everything in here, so now the sauce is just warming up. I haven't used that meat before, the turkey. I've used turkey before, but not the Italian. I think it's not as lean as what I usually use, because I normally don't have to drain it before I mix the sauce. This looks a little runny, so if you do use the same meat and you don't like it runny, maybe drain your meat and then mix the sauce in with that. Now, my husband just requested that he doesn't get artichoke in his and then zucchini. He likes zucchini, but he likes it on the side. So I'm gonna leave these out. This is kind of part of the deconstruction because if you have family members that don't like some of the things, then you can build your own, okay? So I'm gonna leave these out, but I cooked the zucchini in the microwave. It's to our liking, so he'll throw it on the side. I'll probably throw mine on top. Now, I am lactose intolerant. Not to the extreme that I can't have cottage cheese, but if I have too much, then my stomach really hurts, and my husband is not. So I also throw the cottage cheese on top, so that way he can add as much as he likes, and I can add as much as I like. If no one in your family is lactose intolerant, then you could go ahead and toss this in. But this is kind of the nice thing about deconstructed lasagna, is it's like you get to build your own plate. And you can make it fit your own fitness goals. If you shouldn't have as many carbs, then you can leave off a little bit less noodles than another family member. Or if you like a lot more vegetables, you can pile more vegetables on. All right, so I'm ready to dish up. Yes, shirt change, because when you're cooking red sauce and a white shirt, it doesn't mix very well, so duly noted. Got my noodles as my base. And then we've got sauce on top. I love mushrooms, so I gotta try to fish out all of these mushrooms. They always seem to disappear. I put in so many mushrooms and then you wonder where they go. Okay, and then a little bit of cottage cheese on top. And then we're all family here, so I'm just gonna use my fingers. We got some zucchini. Super deconstructed, really just however you like it. Nothing fancy here. Oh, and a couple artichokes. I really like artichokes, or artichokes. Okay, that's dinner.